Look really good just because she's going to walk on set and just
such a
slide down
fan,
the stage.
first
Mary
of all.
McDonnell is here. Come on in, Mary. Look at that. We're just that much more beautiful. It's good to see you. Welcome. We're so glad to have you here. When we come back, we're going to sit down and talk with Mary about all things major. All right.
Welcome.
All right. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Nice too.
What are you wearing?
So, look, we're here with Mary McDonnell, and she's had a successful career spanning across all the mediums, from TV and film and theater.
Stage and,
co-starring alongside of some of the most handsome actors this business can provide.
What you Fred? What is it, Fred Allen? What, I forget his name. Okay, go ahead.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But she's currently starring in TNT's Major Crimes. It's a unique spin-off, I must say.
Yeah.
This is welcome.
Welcome.
I know we
Thank
had
you.
that.
It's
Welcome.
lovely to be here with the friendliest crew ever.
Oh, did you hear that, guys?
Yeah, guys, give yourself.
Therapy's working for them. But we had to go through some counseling.
Well, it
afterward.
worked for me, so that's...
So why is this different? This sort of spin-off different? Because it's from The Closer.
Yeah. In this case, we took the same characters, kept them in the same jobs, in the same building with the same continuing story. The only thing that was really changed was that my character from The Closer changed positions. So in The Closer, I was in internal affairs.
Yeah, you were
and
the
I
antagonist.
I was the antagonist,
Yeah.
and I policed the police. And then suddenly I was their boss in Major Crimes. So I was not very well liked in The Closer, and the trick for her as a human being was to find a way to naturally and organically become someone that this group of people would start to trust when
And
they
respect.
Sure.
mistrusted her in the others. So it's very unusual. I don't think it's ever quite been done.
Well, let's share a little bit with our audience, shall we? Inside Major Crimes. Take a look.
He's the victim's son, Hunt Massey. He says he was meeting his father here for the holidays, ma'am.
What did you tell him?
That we were looking for his father and maybe he could help us.
Seemed like a big coincidence to anyone else. Son just happens to arrive in LA the morning after his father's murdered.
Where'd he fly in from?
San Jose.
That's 5 hours by car. He could have driven in yesterday, killed his dad, and still made it back in time to catch his flight.
See, we arrest the guy, then we can all get back to our Christmas vacations.
Let's get his story first, and let's pull up his financial records and see if he used his credit card in LA last night.
Are they still not trusting you at this point, or are they?
No, they are pretty much
Pretty
trusting
much?
me now. Yeah, they really are. We've done some really good work together. We've been through some things personally, and we've revealed to each other a little more of who we actually are. So there's the new personalities developing, or personalities that perhaps were not apparent in the other show are now kind of blossoming in this one.
Well, how are you enjoying carrying the show? Because before you were a character within an ensemble cast. You are in an ensemble cast,
Yes.
but you're responsible basically for this. So how does that feel? What kind of responsibility does it put on you and your family, your time?
Well, I think it's really getting up at 4 a lot, 4 a.m.
Oh.
You know, which you know well, I'm
Yeah.
sure, right?
Wow.
And,
Like
I mean, there just seems to be a lot of early mornings so that we can, you know, get a good, strong run at trying to make our day. And it's a fabulous crew, fabulous people.
Isn't it
to
great
work
working with
So
fabulous people?
It
We're
is.
so
It
blessed to
makes
have that here,
everything
too.
different,
It
doesn't
does.
it?
It
But
does.
you know, I have to take just a moment because I've worked in the entertainment business for a long time, and there was a time when really good women actors, when they got to a certain point, weren't being recognized, weren't getting the awards. Now you look at the Golden Globes that have come out, you have been nominated
Yes.
across the board. And you look and you
Congratulations.
start to see that shift that's happening, you know, where you see, you know, mature women, if you will, nailing these great roles,
Yeah.
having a chance to be strong and powerful positions.
Yeah, I think it's awesome, and I've lived through it. Do you know what I'm saying? I've really literally lived through the change. And part of it is that we as human beings are living longer, trying to stay younger longer, and it's kind of changing the whole paradigm. And as that is happening, the writers, thank goodness, are reflecting that. Women are not retiring. Women are working at bigger jobs and more important positions as they get older. And so it's a very different world, and thank God the stories reflect
I
that.
think I'm one of the first of my species to realize women are taking over the world. I really understand.
Well, if we did,
You
it'd
might
certainly
not be
calmer.
the first, but let's hope there's a few more.
We're talking about though, making changes and all. You've made changes in two little girls' lives, Savannah and Seattle. They're two little girls that you've taken under your wing. What is the story behind that? Because it's so touching.
Well, Savannah and Seattle came to my attention. First, Savannah came to my attention when I was doing a fundraiser with the cast from Battlestar Galactica, another show that many people here love.
Yes. Oh, is it? Look at her. Who are we looking at?
All right, so Savannah is in the pink cape, and Seattle is dressed up as Supergirl.
Yeah.
Now, what these two girls have in common, they're both 5 years old, and they're both suffering from what could potentially be fatal diseases that there is no cure for. Seattle is struggling with mitochondrial disease, and Savannah is struggling with mitochondrial disease, and Seattle is struggling from transverse myelitis.
Wait, can you tell us briefly what
I
those
can
are?
tell you a little bit about them, but I think really to do them justice would take a long time, and you can go to the website afterwards and read all
We'll
about
tell
it.
them.
But what there she is.
Is she dressed up like
She's
you?
dressed
Look at
up
that.
as
Oh, right. Okay.
I think that's Laura Roslin from Battlestar.
She must be a
She's
huge
being right
fan.
there.
How did you find out about these
Well,
girls?
this is how I found out, because I was at this fundraiser and I actually met her family. And then her mom started reaching out on the internet to try and create support for these girls. They're very noble girls.
Yeah.
They're incredibly inspiring. Their life force is just awesome. And eventually a friend of mine created this fundraiser, and she came to myself and all the rest of the Battlestar people, and now we've kind of jumped on board, and just really it's taking off this week to help these girls just very specifically right now. One of them needs oxygen. She needs to now have oxygen all day long. She has an oxygen tank at night. But in order to keep going and live a vibrant life, she needs that 24 hours a day. The other one needs a wheelchair. And they're targeting this fundraiser very specifically to give these girls something they need right now, because both of them are vital, heroic children. And they want to stay alive, and they want to keep living. And if you look at some of the things that they've done, when you look at their websites and hear the stories of the things that each of them has overcome, they've simply become my new role models. They're just incredible. They've never met. So one of my goals is that
they meet.
they
Is
will
to
meet.
pull them together.
They need to
Well,
meet
it's
each
very
other.
noble of you.
Yes.
Or anybody
Well, it
who's
isn't
out there
really
helping.
me. But the people that are beginning to learn about these girls are responding very strongly, and they're a bit symbolic, you know,
Yeah.
for people out there who aren't quite being heard and aren't quite getting the support, and whose diseases are outside of the healthcare system.
Oh, Mary, it is such a wonderful thing. Thank you so much for
Thank
bringing
you.
your story and
Yeah.
light to this subject over here. And we'll put up on the website where you can go to do something to help. And Major Crimes has been renewed for a third season, so
Yay!
congratulations
Yay.
on that.
Yay.
Season 2 is currently airing Monday at 9, 8 Central on TNT. And you can go behind the scenes with Mary today on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Home and Family Show. And again, thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you
My
here.
pleasure.
Thank
Thank you.
Up next, Kim Douglas is here. Kim, what do you have?